share Nicole's sentiment, and I'm sure the sentiment of a lot of you, that it's unbelievable that citizens have to volunteer to clean up the city, to clean up homeless encampments. We did a volunteer activity last month with unDivided's Charity of the Year, We Heart Seattle. This is a group of citizens that got so tired of looking at the trash in the parks that their tax money is supposed to be paying to clean up, that they started a whole organization, Andrew Suarez, to go clean up these encampments, to beautify parks. And we were at this event last month, and I know a lot of you were there as well, doing the hard work, cleaning up this defunct homeless encampment in a beautiful green belt on Queen Anne Hill. And I said at the time after I did it, we did it begrudgingly. You shouldn't have to do it. That homeless encampment never should have been allowed to fester for so long that it took 100 people 3 hours to clean it up. Just like I don't believe that the business community and that citizens should have to volunteer on June 23rd to beautify downtown Seattle ahead of the MLB All-Star Game, to clean up the public parks and the areas in the city that are supposed to be nice for everyone to enjoy year-round. I think it's unbelievable. And I mentioned yesterday that we do this today. It's also absurd considering how much money you give the government to do this stuff. How much money Seattle and King County voters have voted to tax themselves to do this exact kind of work. Nicole went and looked at all the money and the revenue that has been approved for this. So for instance, in August of 2019, King County voters approved a measure to renew a property tax levy to support parks, trails, and other open spaces in King County. It's for 2020 through 2025. We're in the middle of this right now. And it's estimated that the tax is going to generate $810 million over 6 years, which costs about $7.60 per month for the owner of a home with an assessed property value of $500,000. This is for all King County. If your home, and I find it hard to believe that there's a lot of homes valued under $500,000 in King County, but you're paying for this every single month. And Nicole, if you can bring that back up, this also impacts Seattle. For instance, a chunk of this is for Woodland Park Zoo, which how many homeless encampments have been cleaned up out of the Woodland Park area? A big chunk of it is for parks and trails in cities and towns. So again, this isn't just unincorporated parts of King County, $810 million. And then specific to the city of Seattle, there was also more recently an effort. Seattle doubled its parks levy to add rangers and services. Cost, if you have a median valued home, so that's around $860,000 in Seattle. The first budget cycle, it was about $150 a year, and that is continuing to go up. Now it'll be about $342 a year in 2023, and then $450 a year in 2028 that you're paying the government to do something they're not freaking doing. $810 million in King County, $450 a year for your household in 2028. Yet you have organizations like We Heart Seattle, organizations like Better Together, that still have to round up volunteers to clean truckloads of trash out of green belts, out of homeless encampments in city parks. It's unbelievable. And again, it all goes back to they're going to continue to do it. They're going to continue to take your money as long as you're willing to give it to them and then not do jack with it. And then you're going to be asked, Mayor of Seattle, oh, 1 day of service. Let's go beautify the city. That's what the freaking tax money is for. Now, I'm fine if you want us to volunteer to go clean up the city, then give the tax money back. Then end the levy. Because you're not doing what you need to be doing. That amount of money, $810 million for the county, $450 from the average household in Seattle. Every single park and green space in the Seattle better be freaking pristine. I should be able to lick the sidewalk. Well, I don't know if I'd actually do that. There sure as hell shouldn't be used needles laying everywhere. There shouldn't be homeless tents in public parks. There shouldn't be 10 years worth of trash and filth in a greenbelt on Queen Anne Hill for that amount of money. So yeah, I share your frustration that it's unbelievable that citizens need to pay the tax revenue, but also go volunteer to clean up. Freaking unreal.